What's up, YouTube? No, I'm sorry. I mean, greetings, Earthlings. They have arrived, y'all. Or have they? Now, let's look at this. Before we talk about it and, address the elephant in the room, there's three different terms that I'm hearing. UFO, UAP, and UAV. They all sound like STDs and shit. But anyway, like a certain strain of fucking herpes or something. But anyway, a lot of people saying, what's up with all these different terms? Why are they calling this particular event, which we'll get here in a minute? Why are they calling it a UAP instead of a UFO? Yeah, the terms are kind of stupid, but there is a slight difference between a UFO and a UAP. And here's the difference. From what I've read and stuff and understood. We all know UFO means unidentified flying object, or most of us should know that. That's basically, something that we can't really explain what it is. And UAP is an unidentified aerial phenomenon. Aerial, like in the air, something that's in the air. AIREAL. I think that's how you spell it. Not to be confused, it's not like Ariel from The Little Mermaid. It's aerial as in like the air. So it's an unidentified aerial phenomenon. Now you may be thinking well, what's the difference? See, an unidentified flying object is something that's flying. It's the same thing. They can both not be identified, but one of them is flying, while the other one is just something that can just be just floating in the air, something that's just in the sky. You know what I'm saying? So it is a slight difference. Now they do got the one called UAV, which that's stupid as fuck because it stands for unmanned aerial vehicle. Now, I mean, even if it's a UFO, it's still not fucking of a fucking human. It's still, that's what unmanned means. It means it's something that's not being flown or controlled by an actual human. It may be like a robotic control or something, but you know what I'm saying? It's stupid because the word unmanned means, not of man, as in like mankind, not necessarily male, but just man, like mankind. Where the word man is comes from the word humanoid, which is a species or certain class of apes. But yes, we are apes. To all you radical religious numbnuts, we are a fucking ape species. So that's man, like humanoid, human being, whatever you want to call it. So unmanned aerial vehicle, that really doesn't even make sense because it's the same thing. Even if it's a UFO, it'll be the same thing. So there's really no fucking point. Man, my man Boba Tupac. Yo, so it's like this. You got these three different terms. It's really they're really kind of pointless, but except, one is flying. One is an unidentified flying object, while the other one is just something that's just in the air, but it's also unidentified. So this particular event happened on November 24th, 2004. November 24th, 2004, supposedly. 3 men that's in the military or there's some kind of fighter jet people or something. I forget their occupation, and I don't know all their names individually either. I haven't done my full journalism research prior to this, but I know enough to speak on as far as what they've seen. I've seen the video 100 times. I would advise everybody to check it out. I'm gonna put a link in the description, or I'm at least try to. So, just, check the description. If there's something there, go ahead and click the link. If it's nothing there, I apologize. But, basically what happened was they seen it looked like a Tic Tac or like a propane tank type thing. And it's moving, moving just like, kind of like a big giant blimp or like a submarine in the air, but it has no wings, nothing. It's just like it looks like a Tic Tac. It's like a white, round, little like oval shaped thing, and it's like floating. And I guess apparently, like the thing's moving and stuff, and they're all recording this. It's a bunch of other military personnel all like looking this. They got all this stuff documented. This happened back in 2004. Remember, y'all, and the news is just now kind of starting to talk about it. I mean, they have talked about it before, so it's not like something that they just hidden all the way, really completely. But you know, they just now bringing it out, and so I got my suspicions, and I will talk about that here shortly too, briefly. So now the thing that's strange, like on the video, what really tripped everybody out, it was different than just a regular UFO or a UAP. It was moving, but like as soon as it was like matching the speed of the aircrafts, the humans like that was flying and shit. Like as soon as they started speeding up, it also started speeding up. When they took off and accelerated super fast, the thing also took off real fast, like as if it was like completely aligned like with time, which almost seems fucking impossible, because it's like let's say like you're chasing somebody in a fucking car, right? And they start speeding up and you're trying to speed up with them. You're trying to like match up with their speed. You know, you got to see really how fast they going first. You can't just match their speed at the same exact time, because like, you know what I mean? Like, how would you be psychic and know exactly when they're going to accelerate? This thing was matching the exact speed of what they did, like with no split second of time enough to even be able to determine how fast to go. It's just like, it's weird. Like, it's hard to even explain this shit, but this shit now, my thing is, and y'all already know what I'm going to ask. How the fuck do we even know if this is real? What if it's fake? What if it's made up? Just like most other shit that they tell us happened or didn't happen. It's these kind of things seem to happen a lot during like election times, or when it's like a lot of shit going on with politics, or when certain people's under certain fire and things like that. It just I don't know, like it just seems weird. Because when I seen the Congress meeting, they had like a Congress hearing. I'm sorry, it was a hearing, not a meeting. I mean, kind of the same thing, but you know, I guess one is more legal. But you know, they had the congressman hearing, and like the people in Congress and just like everybody there they was just real calm and like nonchalant about it. Like, oh, okay, well, you know, we'll look into having an investigation. Well, okay, so you're saying that this object is like they were just too. It's like, I know, man. I already know that they already know about this type of shit. This is what trips me out. So it's really only two fucking possibilities. There's people that don't believe in aliens and shit like that. People that don't believe in, you know, UFOs, whatever else. There's people that don't even believe in a round earth in the universe. You got a lot of fucking flat earthers, you know, and I don't want to really offend nobody. I don't want to call nobody dumb or nothing. Just, you know, like I'm not a flat earther. I don't see how anybody can come to that conclusion. That's just really all I'm going to say. You know what I mean? Like, until further notice, or, you know, for now on, for right now, that's all I'm going to say about that. You know, I would love to have a flat earther come on here and we can have like a intelligent, respectable debate or something about it. That's really all I'm going to say about the whole flat earth theory is I don't believe it. I believe in the universe. I believe in the solar system. No, I don't believe in everything that they teach us and everything that you know, science says. You know what I'm saying? I believe in what I know, and, you know, and I strive to try to figure out what I don't know. And that's it. I'm humble enough to say that. That's all I'm going to leave it there. But basically, man, the whole thing about like aliens now, you know, like I said, you know, we already talked about kind of briefly what happened, just to fill y'all in. For those of y'all who haven't heard about it or nothing, y'all should go check it out, y'all. They recently brought back up a UFO sighting that happened back in 2004. Now, no, y'all, all this alien shit, man, it's been happening. You know, like the first, one of the first like real, like official documented UFO sighting by a so-called credible resource goes back to like 1947. And it's just, I don't know, it's just funny, man. The government, it's always usually like U.S. government type shit. This one I don't think was from the U.S., the one back in 1947. But this one right here, of course, it's always some American government shit. Now this makes me question, you know, what if all the alien shit is made up and it's just a way for the elites to try to run and control all the power? You know, they want us to think, oh man, we're contacting aliens, you know, we have the power to save you from the aliens, and you got to trust our military, and you know, that's how they get people to bow down and submit like they've been doing. They've been using religion. Religion was like the original extraterrestrials. This is where I'm gonna close it out. This is where it gets real crazy. This is just a theory of mine. Like with all the like religious shit and all this, you want to know something really scary, y'all? Think of this gonna be a really scary thought. Not to scare anybody, but just to keep people on their toes. What if all of this? What if this whole world, this whole entire universe and reality and all this physical? What if everything is an artificial simulation created by extraterrestrials? Now, hear me out. I know it sounds crazy, but is it really? What if all of this shit was designed and fucking created by some type of extraterrestrial beings? Because, I mean, think about it. Is that really so far-fetched? I mean, shit, isn't that what God is at the end of the day? An extraterrestrial? What the fuck else could he be? He's something of Earth. Extraterrestrial, meaning of, like, territory. Like, the word terrestrial. It comes from, the word territory comes from the word terrestrial. Meaning, like something of Earth. Something of like, close homebound. You know what I mean? So something outside of Earth is going to be an extraterrestrial. God didn't come from Earth. He created Earth. So he obviously existed outside of Earth before Earth ever existed. So it's just, whatever created us, man, what if we really have no control over none of this? What if all of this is just created by some other type of beings? Like when people take DMT and mushrooms and shit, they say they usually see other beings. And what if all this shit in the Bible about God and angels and the devil and all these spirits, what if all this shit is based on fucking, from ancient humans back in the ancient days, our ancestors like seeing these creatures like coming from space and shit? That could be a scary thing. So honestly, even if you believe in a flat earth, you still agree that it's something outside, because most flat earthers believe that it's a God, that there's an invisible God with superpowers up in the sky. What's really like the fucking difference when you think about it? So like I said, it's either that, y'all, this world could be fucking created by these extraterrestrials. Our government and all this reptilian conspiracies with like the government, and it's like aliens, like the Men in Black, aliens disguising as humans so they can take over the world, and all this, and all these fucking political leaders and the presidents, you know what I mean? This is where this type of shit comes from. I know it sounds crazy sometimes. It sounds crazy most of the damn time, but you know what I mean? It's not, these are not far-fetched ideas. These are not ridiculous ideas, really. These are people really thinking like, damn, where did this reality come from? This whole matrix that we're living in. Like, what is this? What is reality? Come on, y'all. This is it's crazy when you really think about it. But a lot of people are fucking afraid to even tap into those type of thoughts, because it does get scary. You know what I mean? And you can go crazy. I've went crazy before. And it took a lot, y'all, really for me to come back. A lot of people lose their fucking minds and never ever come back. So, you gotta take baby steps into this type of shit, y'all. This type of world of what they call deep critical thinking, man. It's not for the weak. It's not for the mentally weak. The quantum physics and everything, y'all. It's crazy. So, or it could all be fake. It could just be the government doing all this crazy shit that they're doing. And so they're using the alien shit as a way to make us to even more validate what they're doing, or make us even more afraid, because we know that they have the power that the aliens have, or they're the only ones that can fight the aliens for us. You know what I mean? Just like with the whole God shit, with the Pope and the pharaohs and all this, y'all. Back then, every king had some type of God, or he was somehow a fucking ruler of God, or he was like an elect of God. And it's just, come on, y'all. That's what I'm saying, but we never know. So everybody think this was really just a deep thinking video, just to get people to think out the box more. With also giving you the information and informing you about something that's actually going on, like within the media and within the government, whatever else. So yeah, they're really claiming that there are aliens. The government is out saying, there's definitely some extraterrestrial. So maybe it could all be a fucking distraction. Maybe it is real. We don't know. And you won't know unless you open your eyes and think. I'll talk to y'all tomorrow. Peace.